Okay then, in this video we'll continue introduction to Python. Let's discuss how to run Python code. Essentially, there are two ways of running Python code. So the first one is directly in the command line. And for that, you need to go into so-called Python shell. So I'll show that one. So if you would like to run your code directly in the command line or terminal, so you need to go to your terminal or command line. I'm sorry, I'm using terminal and command line interchangeably, but I am referring to the same thing, all right? So I'm sorry about this. So you need to go to your terminal and then you need to type Python like this. And once you hit enter, you will go into so-called Python shell. So you can see that once I am in the Python shell, I have this, I can see that there are three arrows. So that means if you see these three arrows, you are in the Python shell environment. So now we can run our Python code directly in here. So let's print a very basic message like hello world. So print, and then in the parentheses, we need to type in our message, hello world, like this. And if I hit enter, it's gonna print out this message, all right? So that's first way of running Python code. So now I'm gonna show you the second way of running Python code, which is from a file, all right? So let's quit this Python shell. For that, just type, hit Control Z, and then if you hit enter, it's gonna quit this Python shell environment. So now, if you would like to run Python code from a file, you need to create a file with .py extension. So I have already done that. So I created a file called main.py. You can name this file whatever you like, all right? So just create a file and then you can write your code in the file. So let's write the same hello world in here. So I'm gonna write print hello world like this. Now let's run this code in the command line. So for that, what you need to do is you need to type in Python and then file name. In my case, it's main.py, like so. So if you hit enter, it's gonna print out this message, which is hello world, all right? One very important reminder, when you run your Python code from a file, your command line should be in the same folder as your file. So for instance, in my case, I have Python language fundamentals folder. So my command line is in this folder and my file is in the same folder too. That means I can run this Python and then file name to run my code, okay? So that's how you run your Python code. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.